Welcome your host for the 66th Obie Awards, Crystal Lucas Perry.
Summer journeys to Niagara and to other places aggravate all our cares. We'll save our fares for the off and off-Broadway shows, 'cause everybody knows the best art is found right here in town. This is the Obies, the one and only night of cheer, and we are live this year. Who knew? It's crazy, right? 6 feet. You look amazing, though. The shows were stunning, but they're not running anymore. So we have gathered for a few that we adore, can't ignore. Here at the Obies, you'll get to know these genius minds and what their daily grinds have grown, saluting excellent artistry in the theater community. You're at the Obies, sit back, enjoy the show. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the 66th Obie Awards. I am Crystal Lucas Perry. And I am your host for this evening, all right? For the first Obies since July 2020. Come on, you guys. That's crazy. We're back. You know, my very, very first off-Broadway show was in this city. It was at the Roundabout, and as most of you know, it's been a very busy season for me as I returned to the Roundabout for my Broadway debut as John Adams in the musical revival of 1776. Followed shortly after by my second Broadway show, originating the role of Passenger 5 in the new play, Ain't No Mo. So Broadway has kept me very busy, but I promise you that I have not lost touch with my off-Broadway roots. I know how special it is to both partake and witness the magic that is off-Broadway. And it's nights like these where we truly get the opportunity to share just how special our community is. Fun fact, even though Ain't No Mo received multiple Obie citations from our run off-Broadway, this is actually my first time at the Obies. So wait, who else is here for the first time? Make some noise. Yes! Welcome, I see you, hello. So here's the thing, okay? The Obies, they're not like the others. They're different. You see, there are no set categories. There are no nominations. The judges just give out however many awards they want to the artists they believe contributed outstanding work to the season. In fact, yes, come on. In fact, the press release for all of the winners and recipients went out last week. So there's a little less suspense, but a lot more celebration, okay? Now, who has been to the Obies before? Let me hear you. Yes, okay. So you may remember that in past years, with so many winners making so many speeches and an open bar and a band too polite to play anyone off, it's been a very generous run time. Very generous. So we fixed that. You see, a lot of our fabulous winners have already accepted their awards. and their speeches are available for your viewing pleasure on the American Theater Wing's YouTube page. But if you are getting honored by the Obies tonight, would you please stand up so we can celebrate you? Stand up. Yes! Look around. Look around. Do you see this greatness? Do you feel it? Tonight is for you, folks. Tonight is for you. Amazing. So, we will be seeing clips of their speeches tonight, but for the most part, we'll be focusing on our Sustained Achievement and Lifetime Achievement Awards, along with some incredible performances from these two talent-packed seasons. We'll be accompanied by our house band, the Broadway Symphonetta. Woo! Founded by Macy Schmidt, featuring Elena Bonomo on drums, Yuka Tadano on bass, Alex Nolan on guitar, and tonight by Cynthia Meng on keys leading us. I got you, girl, I got you. Also, we will have music throughout the show from Snob, Sunday night on Broadway, spun by DJ Ari Grooves. Yes!
Yeah. Thank you so much, Crystal.
Thank you, girl. Yes. And once the show is over, the party don't stop, okay? So stick around because we've got DJ Doug's keeping it going all night. Yes, yes, yes. So be sure to stick around. But right now, let's kick things off with some acceptance remarks from a few of our winners.
Ancestors who support the good of life, whose shoulders we stand on, whose 80 generations of DNA we carry, are creating an opening for truth to come through. As artists, we are propelling this momentous expansion.
We are in constant search for words, language, sounds, movements, the very bend of a line, the reimagining of a concept to express the complexities of our lives, our journeys as African Americans in America. Every period of social change or when we face a new political challenge, we birth an artist, a playwright, who breaks those boundaries.
As a way to honor empathy, resilience, and self-forgiveness, I want to share this award with everyone who has ever experienced or felt like a failure, and anyone who has had to imagine and carve out their own path through uncharted waters.
Shayna and I started working on this show around 2016, right before the election. As we were witnessing our community going through the election and post, all the decisions that were being made and how they were impacting communities, and yet how they were showing up for one another. In those dark moments, they were there, finding joy, holding one another, celebrating one another, believing in each other.
And most of all, thank you to our Public Works community members, ranging in age from 5 to 85. My friends, my castmates, my muses, thank you so much for inspiring every single song in the show with your resilience, courage, kindness, and artistry. Literally singing in the rain with you night after night at the Delacorte reminds me why I got into theater in the first place, to bring people together and lift each other up in hard times.
Our first guest is a Tony-nominated costume designer and chair of the American Theater Wing. He'll be presenting the awards for Sustained Achievement in Design. Please welcome Emilio Sosa.
Oh my God, it's so bright. I've been in a dark theater for the last 6 months. So it's a pleasure to be here with everyone. Oh, thank you very much. I don't think it's that simple. Quickly, I just want to say of course, as the chair of the American Theater Wing, it's a huge honor for the American Theater Wing to support all the people that make theater off-Broadway, on Broadway, off-Broadway, in the outer boroughs, in the outer states, in the small towns, because that's where theater lives. It's in the small towns as well. So thank you so much for putting your heart and your artistry and your spirit into everything you do. I started my career off-Broadway, and I understand what it is to have 4 jobs just to make a show. So it doesn't go lost for me now that I'm able to work in these amazing spaces. But I am still that off-Broadway kid who had a show at the Public, a New York Theater Workshop, Signature Theater, Labyrinth, La Mama. I've been there, and I know it's not easy, so give yourself a round of applause for surviving. I'm sure backstage there's like, we didn't write all that. But this is what they did write. For me, actually, it's an honor to bring on stage the 3 winners of these Sustained Awards of Machine Dazzle. Please come on stage. Jeanette Oysuk Yu, please come on stage. Nakia Mathis, please come on stage. Woo! Before I bring them up to the mic, I'm going to say a little words about them. And yes, I read them all, and I've seen all of their work, so if I veer off book, it's okay. I'll get back on the page. But I'm going to start with Machine. A headdress made of giant plastic banana split, sparkling platform shoes, balloons and feathers and beads and spangles built into impossible sculptures. Glamour and ferocity. There you go. Warble ideas that thrill and make our jaws drop over and over again. The Museum of Art and Design called it queer maximalism. Yes. This is a conceptual art doing a tango with lusty theatrical costume design. Everything built from scratch using not only the most fabulous fabrics, but the objects that make up our American lives. For his gobsmacking work over the last decade and beyond, the judges have awarded an Obie for sustained achievement in design to Machine Dazzle.
Thank you. I'm not even wearing heels tonight, and it's just about tall enough. It's great. Thank you, American Theater Wing, for this wonderful honor. I'm very happy to be here. So many thank yous, as you can imagine. And it all goes back to my original family, the Dazzle Dancers. We were performers and strippers. And I was stripping when I met all of the major collaborators in my lifetime. I would just like to say, I know. And so, as I mentioned these people and these theaters, these are thank yous. The very first show I ever did was Julie Atlas Muse at PS 122. I am the moon and you are the man on me. She is so fierce. And I started collaborating with Justin Vivian Bond. And we, at PS 122 and The Kitchen and then Abrams Arts, we did, these amazing shows, Luster and Regally Blonde. And then, of course, my greatest collaborators, Taylor Mack and Matt Ray. We have made so much magic together at, oh my God, Joe's Pub, La Mama. Oh, wait, was it La Mama? It was La Mama, my God. And like New York Live Arts, St. Anne's Warehouse, Susan Feldman, I love you. Here, Center for the Arts, Kristen Marting, I know you're here tonight. Thank you. And the list really does go on. But I would just like to send a special thank you to all of the assistants that I've ever had in my life. One of my favorites is Kathy Mull, my date tonight, my head elf of my life. Thank you. And I just worship the day that I bought that one-way ticket to New York City in 1994. And it's the first decision I ever made for myself, and it's the best one that I ever made. And I started creating queer space because they don't just give it to you, you create it for yourself. And I have to say that thank you to my queer ancestors. Going against the grain has never felt so good. And another special thank you to Pomegranate Arts, my creative producers, and Andrew Martin Weber and Charlotte. And oh my God, and that's it. And thank you.
I asked him, are you sure that's it? No. Go ahead. Yes. Okay. There you go. Yes. Whether it's an intimate evening of storytelling, a classic play reimagined, a live concert playing 2000s, or an experimental musical in the round, time and time again, this artist has been behind many projects we've come to love and revere, pouring her spirit into the stage through the way she directs light. For her fearless and transformative lighting designs, her contributions that continue to shift and evolve this medium, and her fierce devotion to the theater community at large. The judges have awarded an Obie for sustained achievement in lighting design to Jeanette Oy-Sik-Yu. Congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you. Step 1, did not trip. Step 2, I can actually reach the mic. Great, 2 things accomplished. Yeah, I'm winning. This was actually still, now I still feel like this is like a dream. I did not believe that this is happening. Maybe for show, but yes. But then getting this actually as a sustained achievement is just now both is incredibly surprising and also a lot of pressure. So I guess I just have to keep it going. Meanwhile, I noticed that the first thing I do want to say is that before the fact that my delirium sets in, because I did wake up at 4 a.m. this morning to get here, that I really want to thank my life partner, Mark Clemens, who have been my amazing theater husband for all these years. Could not have done it without him. So I want to thank him. So since Machine have thanked everyone that I want to thank, so I guess I left with telling you something else. So long time ago, I always thought of myself as being a pessimist. And then I realized one day that I have basically spent almost all of my waking hours doing this impossible thing called theater. And so I concluded that I must be an optimist after all. And as I'm writing this, at 4:30 a.m. this morning, I started thinking about the last couple years, the 2 years particularly. It's probably a giant understatement to say that there was a challenge. However, it also gave us an opportunity to really explore with new forms and pushing new artistic boundaries, as it is very evident in this room tonight of all the work that is being honored. And also, it actually gave us a moment to not only just ask, but answers some of the questions that is regarding the practice of our field. And it gave rise to groups like Design Action, who is trying to basically radically shift the landscape of American theater design. And it also gave rise to a symposium that happened that organized by Jane Cox, which is an amazing lighting designer, called Sound and Color. So with all of that, while I'm looking at it, thinking myself being a pessimist, that actually all of these things, while I'm standing here humbly in front of all of you and with all of my dear and talented friends, that I actually feel very hopeful. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. Hamas. I keep mine in my pocket as well. Our next and final awardee is a bad sister. She's so bad, I'm on her wait list. I have to wait for her to be free so I can do a show so I can hire her. That's how bad she is. No, and I'm serious. She knows I love her, and her work speaks not just beauty, but culture, which is what hair is. Hair is culture. So melding character, culture, and insightful details is just some of the work of the actor. But what happens when the actor is able to translate those abilities to hair design? Understanding the specific needs of Black women okay. Who want, and I'm going to add, and need to feel fully seen on stage while preserving the health of their tresses off stage became the driving force in the trajectory for this artist's. Okay, I'm sorry. For this artist's multifaceted design endeavors. I'm sorry, I lost track because we say hair and it's like, okay, we know what you mean. But for people of color who work in this industry, the hair department has always been a place of contention, and not because no one was trying for lack of trying, it was because for lack of knowledge. That's why I stumbled on my words, because I'm just thinking of so many actors that I have to have that special conversation with, because sometimes they don't have the help of talented sisters like Nakia on a team to be able to sustain our hair the way everyone else's hair is sustained. So, okay. Thank you for allowing me to be able to say my truth in your light, sister. For her unmistakable work on Confederates, Nollywood Dreams, Richard III, and Hot Wing King, which she did for me. She did the braiding. Remember that? I got you in there. The judges have awarded an Obie for sustained achievement in hair and wig design to Nakia Mathis. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you.
Oh my gosh. I'm so grateful for y'all. I see y'all. So many thoughts. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful, but I wrote something about failure. Jay-Z said, Jay-Z, the rapper, said, I've learned more from failure than success. Success, I don't know how to learn from that yet. My grandmother taught me how to braid. She was a regular housewife, but if you know Black women, you know she wasn't regular at all. I would sit at her feet watching her braid, and that skill became the single most important thing that I ever learned about design. Last week, I heard Ruben Santiago Hudson say, don't let nobody talk you out of your grandmother's song. I've been singing my grandmother's song while doing friends' hair in high school, my NYU grad acting classmates, when I booked my first professional show at the McCarter Eclipse. I did half the actress's hair in that show. I was also an actress in that show, but nobody at the theater could braid our hair. That would be a theme for me. Example, flash to 2016. I was at the Atlantic playing Shanita in Skeleton Crew, and Stacey Sargent needed her hair done. And of course, my answer was yes. So after the Sunday matinee, I tried to bring her into my dressing room, and my stage manager was not having that. We had no time to go home, but 15 minutes later, if you would have walked down 9th Avenue, you would have found Stacey on a bench, sitting between my legs, getting her hair braided, as if we were on a stoop of any MLK Boulevard in any hood in Black America, USA. You might be turning your nose up, but my people know that the laying on of hands in hair does not need to take place in a salon. It can take place on the floor of your kitchen, living room, or a theater rehearsal hall. The doors of the church are open as long as two are willing. Amen. Now jump to 2020. I had worked with Queen Jean, Saheem Ali, Jocelyn Bio. They brought me on to Nollywood Dreams. I won an award for Stew with Dominique Fawnhill. I started doing more design more frequently, and then I had my biggest failure to date. A personal client who needed a wig for a show that I wasn't a part of. It would take too long to explain, but I laid in bed crying, anxious, and depressed as my friends, my family, my therapist tried to remind me that this is just a moment. But it felt like a reminder that I wasn't good enough. You're a Black woman and you're not good enough. All the messaging said that. I should have gone to cosmetology school. I shouldn't have thought that I was enough to do this thing, and I was done. My anxiety had won. My anxiety was saying that maybe actors like Chris Herbie Holland were wrong after I did his hair at NYU, and he said, you should be getting paid for this. Maybe Heather Alicia Sims and Sharice Booth were wrong in the dressing room when we were in Fabulation, and they said, Nakia, you gotta know your worth. I hid and I quit feeling like God had abandoned me. But a few months later, Didi Aidi called and offered me my first Broadway show. And I was like, huh? God, what? I asked her if she was sure. On the phone, I told her that I think maybe I should apprentice with someone first. And she said, why? Can't nobody take that moment from me. And I do know how to, no one can take that moment from me. But can't nobody take that moment from me. Because that moment, I gave into the fear and doubt, but God showed me that even when I thought I wasn't enough, He had already stepped into the future and put my name in rooms that I didn't even know of. I almost forgot my grandmother's song. So I implore you to remember yours. Thank you to my loving mother, to the American Theater Wing, the Obies, to all the playwrights, directors, and costume designers who have trusted me on the journey. But most of all, to Black actors who have said my name. I love you. Thank you.
Yes. Machine Dazzle, Jeanette Oisukyu, and Nakia Mathis. Thank you. Take the runway.
All right, how we doing? How we doing? Good, good. So as I'm sure everyone in this room knows well, theater costs money to make. and so do theater award shows. So let's give a special shout out to our sponsors who helped make tonight possible. No Guarantees, Athletics, the Howard Gilman Foundation, Super Awesome Friends, PRG, and the New York State Council on the Arts. we've got our first performance of the night with the song Ladies from the musical Suffs. Please welcome President Woodrow Wilson, AKA Grace McLean. Accompanied by Andrea Grody.
What's up? Ladies, how I love ladies. No one respects ladies more than I. As the father of 3 daughters, as the husband to a wife, I do not know who I'd be without the ladies in my life. Ladies, when I'm with ladies, I know exactly what it means to be a man. In this chaotic world we're in, thank God some order can be found whenever a lady is around. When I come home, she is waiting with the table set to dine. Her quiet smile tells me she is grateful to be mine. When she shyly blushes as I put my hands on her, when I gently pet her petticoat and she begins to purr, I feel the sacred duty of my manhood, and nature is in perfect harmony. I worship at her altar as a man should, and in return she belongs to me. Ladies must be protected. They rely on us to supervise their lives. As a leader guards his people, every stud should shield his mare. We must take care of our ladies. Take care of our ladies. Dum 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 dum. In this chaotic world we're in, thank God some comfort can be found whenever a lady is around. When I retire for the evening, she reclines upon my bed. I sense her sweet surrender as her ivory cheeks turn red. When she bends, I'm like a bucking bronco in the hay. She savors my virility, aflutter with fertility. I thrill to her ability to honor and obey. Ladies must be commanded. They require a man to handle their affairs. We must keep them safe at home, far from evil, far from greed. We must keep them in our arms where their freedom's guaranteed. So why should women vote? We provide all that they need. We must respect and protect our coy little loyal
I started writing this 15 years ago, and it was a class assignment. And I had high hopes for it then because I looked up to my heroes like John Leguizamo and Luis Alfaro and Roger Guinevere Smith and Whoopi Goldberg, and I knew that I wanted to do this. I knew that I wanted to do solo performance. And this play has taken me around the world. It has taken me to Brazil, to Portugal. It has taken me to, the back room of a bar and to a festival. It has taken me to, to a classroom, and it has taken me here, Off-Broadway, to the Obie Awards.
I also want to thank everyone who said yes to this being live. That was one of our main tenets of doing what we did, and doing it live kept it theater. And I just think that as we ran it live each night and found new discoveries, we truly did find a site-specific performance piece that lived and breathed organically in a new kind of space.
We made The Hang in the context of not being able to hang out. We made a piece about hanging out. And so while that was unusual and difficult and a little bit ironic. It was also, I think, the context of the world in which we were making the piece informed our artistic decisions, and it was really a collaborative effort.
Thanks to those who have humored us, to most of our relatives, many of our teachers, and all our true friends. Thanks to those at the intersection of good taste and institutional access who have helped us, to Eric Schuther and Ars Nova, to Me Too 580, and to the Connolly.
The off-Broadway spirit reverberates with resourcefulness, marked by DIY daring in vision and composition. We want to celebrate our dear design collaborators who, thanks to their savvy, helped materialize the fake apocalyptic pastel world of Gaiman Island.
All of this happened through Taxilandia. We were able to hit these streets, put mad money back in the community. Shai Richardson, thank you for your dramaturgy. Thank you for just being a beautiful poet, a beautiful collaborator, a beautiful community member that does a lot for their block. Shout out to El Puente, who were our community organization that did all that beautiful art in the community before a show, right? That actually is still doing all the real good work in Bushwick, highlighting all the cultures of Bushwick, not just the Latinidad of it. So, yeah, thank you very much for the Obie Awards.
Our next presenter is ranked as one of 16 recognized fight masters in the United States by the Society of American Fight Directors. But don't worry, y'all. He just wants to talk. No knucking and bucking in here. To present the awards for sustained achievement in directing, please welcome J. Allen Sutter.
Good evening. Here we go. From the film studios in Nigeria's booming Nollywood industry, to the bustling diasporic streets of Harlem, to the raucous back porch of a Southern family barbecue, one director took us all around the world celebrating Black joy and connecting audiences through comedy. But sprinkle in a touch of tragedy and romance on a sonic star-crossed journey through the bilingual streets of Verona, and experience the range of stories and cultures and languages and communities welcomed on the stage in this global vision of theater for all. For keeping audiences delighted with his lively and colorful productions of Nollywood Dreams, Merry Wives, Fat Ham, and Romeo and Juliet, the judges have awarded an Obie for sustained achievement in directing to Sahim Ali.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you to the Obie Committee. This is really, really an honor. I was thinking today, it was kind of crazy, but those 4 shows happened in 15 months. So you can see how much pent-up energy I had during the pandemic. I feel so, so grateful for what I do. I love what I do so much. I love this community so much. I love telling stories, and one of the things I love the most about the theater is you can't do it alone. You need other people. It's all about collaboration. It's all about other people bringing their vision to your vision and making something beautiful that you can't achieve by yourself. That's why I love the theater. I love it so much. I'm grateful to Ricardo Perez Gonzalez, who did Romeo y Julieta with me, to Jocelyn Bio, who did Merry Wives and Nollywood Dreams with me, and to James Imes, who did Fat Ham with me. Extraordinary humans, extraordinary artists who have invited me to collaborate with them. Truly, truly, there's no greater gift. I'm grateful to my artistic home, the Public Theater, where I did 3 of these 4 shows. It's such a dream to be there. I love that theater so deeply. To the National Black Theater, who gave me my first professional gig in New York City, without that production, I don't know if I'd be standing here right now, truly. It just, it takes one moment. It takes one chance. It takes a person to say something in you and give you that opportunity. And truly, the New York theater community is so, so special to me. Like, I'm from somewhere else. I was born and raised in Kenya. I came here with a hope and a dream to make theater, and the theater community here is so beautiful. Like, I look at this room, I see Lizanne, I see Stephanie, people who I've worked with, Anne, my teacher, Rachel Viola, one of my dearest human beings who's done so much for me beyond words, my husband, Daryl, who I couldn't have done anything without you, my love, the cast of Fat Ham, like that cast. Wait till you see them again. They're amazing. Yeah. So this means so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Speaking of collaboration, when playwrights create work that demand an acute knowledge of corporal storytelling through fight direction, this artist has demonstrated a sensitive brilliance and expertise in helping to create those moments of action and violence. You know what I mean. In addition, over the years, he's mentored a legion of fight choreographers and remains a staunch supporter of his peers in the theater community, and for his contribution to more than 50 off-Broadway productions. The judges have awarded an Obie for sustained achievement in fight direction to J. David Brimmer. Hang on, Mr. Brimmer cannot attend tonight. I'm sorry, and I will accept his award in his behalf, and I know he would thank you all, his family, his peers, and his students. So on behalf of J. David, thank you very much.
In Obie's past, we've leaned heavily on songs from musicals, but we never get to see any snippets from plays. I mean, don't y'all want to see some monologues? Yeah. I mean, can we get some dialogue, right?
Ooh, hey. So you should do your monologue. Right?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, the monologue from that show that you just did.
Well, which one?
Oh my goodness, you know the one where you break free from the basement and burst out through the stage door?
No,
come on, please.
No.
Wait. No. Who are you?
Stop.
Who are you?
Don't. No, come on.
Who are you?
I am black. I am black, as in you, as in she, as in him, as in early 2000s cornrows black. As in OJ didn't do that shit black. As in OJ did do that shit black. As in make up a dance in the back alley and then see it on Good Morning America that next Monday black. As in laugh a laugh that could tumble a mountain black. As in, oh, is that a light bill moving right along black? As in, I pay my bills on time black. As in making personal phone calls on my work phone, black. As in using my work phone just for work, black. As in make up a word between me and my brother and then hear Carson Daly use it on the Today Show, black. As in last $2, black. As in you better call Tyrone, call him, black. As in tell you what we're gonna do, black. As in tell you what we're not gonna do, black. As in clap my hands on every syllable, black. As it,
Wait, why'd you stop? Keep going.
Well, I'm sorry, I would, but there ain't no more. But what we do have are some more speeches from more of our winners.
When we first started rehearsals for this play, our amazing dramaturg, Arminda Thomas, sent a letter that Alice Childress wrote to Ruby Dee, who was one of the first Julias. And in it, she said, "You must be able to fully enter this production without fear and trust us to use good judgment."
And I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I have never felt as fearless on stage, and I have never trusted a company as much as I did doing Wedding Band.
This award truly is in celebration of Alice Childress, who is one of the greatest, clearest, bravest, most profound, and transformative writers to ever put words on the page. And she once said, "Some people say they're waiting in the wings. A lot of us are working in the wings. We do what we do. And enjoy your creative experience, no matter where it takes you or how long it takes you to get there." So this is for you, Alice Childress, and thank you all so much.
It's so much harder for a woman or a person of color or a gender non-conforming person to get a job, even if they are an excellent musician. Maestra and our team at Get to Work are endeavoring to educate the industry about why this is a problem and to provide the tools for changing it, because we must change it. We owe it to every little girl who takes piano lessons and loves musical theater, but only sees men in tuxedos conducting the orchestras.
Art doesn't happen in a vacuum, and this play was written about Iranians in Iran. And right this moment, there is a women-led revolution happening in Iran, and we unequivocally stand with the people of Iran who are fighting for their human rights. Zan, Zendegi, Azadi. Woman, life, freedom.
It is my unshakable belief that sharing our stories matter, and telling the world who we are and expressing our desires and our histories have so much value. And so I hope we can continue to support the Iranian people in this ancient righteous struggle for expression. Zan Zendegi Azadi, Jinjian Azadi, women, life, freedom, forever. Thank you so much for this huge honor. And before I go, and this is extremely important, please, Shakira, will you please grant me the rights to use your song? Please, I will do anything. Okay, thank you.
Now, to help us commemorate the many members of the Off-Broadway community we've lost in the last 2 years, please welcome the Bensons.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? A little better now. I think I need even a tiny bit less of me, actually, so that I can yell if I need to. Okay. This isn't a performance, it's a community ritual. This is bigger than me, and I need you. Oh, beloveds, I'm sorry for all that we've lost. It's been a time of pain. May your breaking heart break open. May your tears be a holy rain. Grief is joy for what we've lost. Joy is grief by another name. So let's weep and celebrate them. Hey, let's celebrate them. Okay. My joy is heavy. Oh, will you help me carry this joy that comes at the end of a life? At the end end of walking, or at the very beginning. This heavy joy that I'm married and I delight. Hey, that's right. Okay. I do not know where I am going, hey, but I am going every day. And what I carry, it will sustain me. If I carry it this way, come on, come on. My joy is heavy.
My joy is heavy.
Oh, will you help me carry?
Help me carry
the joy that comes at the end of a life, at the end of a walk, at the very beginning.
At the beginning.
This heavy joy that I marry and I delight. This heavy joy that I marry and I delight. Oh yeah, this heavy joy that I marry and I. Hey, it makes me want to say thank you, hallelujah. Hey, thank you, hallelujah. Yes, thank you, hallelujah. Thank you, hey. I am not trying. No, I am long past trying to mend this broken heart. Oh, I am just trying to hold all the pieces and honor every part of this cracked open holy geode, yeah, that lives inside of my chest. It is a home for a phoenix or for an animal, for any animal in need of. Come on, my joy is heavy. My joy is heavy. Hey, yeah. My joy is that I marry and I delight. Hey, hey, this heavy joy that I marry and I delight. Come on, this heavy joy that I marry and I. Hey, it makes me wanna say thank you. Come on, hallelujah. Sing it with me. Come on, yes. Thank you, hallelujah. Sing it now. Thank you, hallelujah.
President and CEO of the American Theater Wing, Heather Hitchens.
Woo. I agreed to go after the in memoriam. Folks, this is the first Obie Awards in 52 years without Michael Feingold. I certainly don't have to tell this room about Michael's legacy, but I do want to tell you about the day he walked into my office in 2014, and he asked me if the wing would be willing to give the Obies a home. And the answer was a quick yes, and I have to say it's been one of the most rewarding journeys of my career. I gained a friend, I gained a confidant who, like me, was a true believer. I miss our conversations. His wicked sense of humor, his exasperating persnicketyness, and most of all, his partnership in seeking to honor excellence where it lives. Whether that be in a basement or a loft in Queens, or that be on one of our major off-Broadway stages in Manhattan. Right before Michael passed, one of his caregivers reached out to me to update me on his condition and told me it wasn't going to be long. But he said Michael was very concerned because he owed me the list for the in memoriam. And so it goes. One thing I know for sure is that Michael's spirit is soaring high tonight as we gather at long last to celebrate live theater is back. The last several years, yes, let's clap for that. It has been an excruciating last several years for our community, and we are not out of the woods yet, but we are a resilient bunch. So much is unknown, but there is one certainty that we all in this room believe in and that we know we can rely on, that art and theater will be the way we cope, the way we heal, the way we progress, and the way we overcome. So please, please, please keep making brave work. Keep inspiring us, keep guiding us. The Wing is deeply, deeply proud to be the home of the Obies, and we look forward to working with all of you to chart a new future for them. One that ensures that the superpower of the Obies continues to be used as a force for good, uplifting and supporting the brilliant and brave artists and theater companies that make up the off-Broadway community. Woo! Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much for your beautiful work. Thank you so much to our wonderful host, Crystal Lucas Perry, for bringing us so much joy tonight. Thank you so much to the Obie judges who reviewed over 400 productions. Thank you to the American Theater Wing staff and board. Nothing happens without the staff and board. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to our director, Namuna Sise, and everyone that is making the Obies happen tonight. Now, back to the celebration. Thank you so much.
And now, for an original song by our fabulous host, Crystal Lucas Perry, please welcome Crystal, joined by Leland Fowler and accompanied by Matthias Patrick.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Leland. So
So
I was thinking
that
we could. No, you go.
No. What were you thinking?
We could watch a movie or something on TV.
We could order takeout and watch each other eat.
Is that what you want?
No.
Me too, I was lying.
Let's do something more amazing.
Something satisfying.
Let's go all the way. Let's go see a play.
I wanna go where the lights are low.
Wanna be
Gotta see
an off-Broadway show.
We will park in a room so dark.
And we'll feel
something real.
It'll change our hearts.
Open up our minds.
And expand our views.
See a show we know.
Or a show brand new. All that I wanna do is sit in the dark with you. Marvel at the costume, makeup, and wig design.
Stop. Taking in the scenery and how the light plot shines.
Feeling a connection to the actors acting.
I feel like they know me.
They should win an Obie. We're not missing this. Let's go buy our tickets.
I wanna go where the lights are low.
Wanna be
gotta see
an off-Broadway show.
We will park in a room so dark.
And we'll feel
something real.
It'll change our hearts.
Open up our minds.
And expand our views.
See a show we know.
Or a show brand new. All that I wanna do is sit in the dark with you. As I watch the curtains rise, I still can't believe my eyes.
It feels like the first time.
There's nothing like the first time at the theater. We will be complete once we take our seats.
I wanna go where the lights are low.
Wanna be
gotta see
an off-Broadway show.
We will park in a room so dark.
And we'll feel
something real.
It'll change our hearts.
Open up our minds.
And expand our views.
See a show we know.
Or a show brand new. All that I wanna do is sit in the dark with you. All that I wanna do is sit in the dark with you. All that I wanna do is sit in the dark with you. I wanna go
where the lights are low.
see an off-Broadway show.
And nobody has sat in the dark together more than these tireless judges who considered so many shows for this year's awards season. Presenting the Sustained Achievement in Performance Awards, please welcome the co-chairs of the Obie Awards Judges Committee, David Mendizábal and Melissa Rose Bernardo.
We'd like to invite our winners to join us on stage. Billy Eugene Jones. And Andrea Patterson.
Hello. A murderous brother, a vengeful ghost, and a veteran who longs to return to war but is sidelined by his rotting foot. 2 of these finely crafted performances happened in just one play to great hilarity. This actor's ability to effortlessly exhibit the joy and pain that lives on the outer edges and within the full spirit of the characters Pap and Rev stunned with depth and specificity. The other, Saul, was grounded in the pathos of someone who had witnessed immense horrors and still endures incredible pain. For his transformational work in Fat Ham and On Sugarland, the judges have awarded an Obie for sustained achievement in performance to Billy Eugene Jones.
Thank you very much. All right. Thank you, I deserved it. No, I've been acting a long time though, you know. Y'all know that, yeah. Y'all know that baby they hold up at the beginning of Roots? I ain't got nothing profound to say. I just, you know, the first play I did, first thing I did in the city, I understudied Sean P. Diddy Combs in Raisin in the Sun. And, you know, he brought his peeps to the theater, and it was really exciting, but I had to go on for him. And, you know, there were his people there. And they would make the announcement every night at the curtain, ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's performance of A Raisin in the Sun, the role of Walter Lee Younger, normally played by Sean Combs, tonight will be played by Billy Eugene Jones. Who the fuck is Billy Eugene Jones? That's all I heard for a whole week. I deserve this. Yeah. But no, seriously, I want to thank the American Theater Wing, the voters on the panel. Full disclosure, I know some of them, so I want to say if you're a personal friend of mine on the panel and you voted for me, that is awesome. And I want to thank New York Theater Workshop, Jim Nicola, former artistic director, wonderful man. The current artistic director, Patricia McGregor, awesome. The whole the cast there, two of them have won Obies tonight. Stephanie Barry and Lizanne Mitchell. We had a great cast down there, great creative team. I want to thank the Public Theater, Oscar Eustace. Got to thank James Imes, who wrote a brilliant play, and Saheem Ali, who directed a brilliant play. He's a brilliant director, Saheem. I learned so much from the two of you every day watching you. Got to thank Alicia Harris. She wrote On Sugarland, one of the most beautiful things I'd ever read. And Whitney White, who directed it, both wonderful, wonderful sisters. And we have a great cast in Fat Ham. I love working with them every single day. I want to mention them, Marcel Spears, Nikki Crawford, Benja Thomas, Calvin Leon Smith, Adriana Mitchell. We got Chris Herbie Holland. It's just I want to just say thank you very much. And thank you to, I mentioned everybody, right? And the cast. And our creative, I did, Benja is tremendous. I didn't say Benja Thomas, I didn't say Benja K. Thomas. You guys are great, and I love you all. But I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you for the audiences and the people. We have a great creative team, too, on Fat Ham. And I want to say thanks to my mom, Sadie Jones, and Michelle Lynn Wilson. You are here. You are the best anything I have ever known. Thank you, baby.
The chameleonic gifts needed to navigate a variety of roles included dexterity with language, emotions, and physicality. When an actor is given the chance to play multiple characters in one season, or 4 characters in 3 plays, in one season. Audiences get to see the full breadth of their talent. One performer navigated prose and poetry, comedy and drama, and past and present in each performance, for bringing incredible humanity, heart, and soul to the roles of Annie in Culludwada, Queen Woodville in Seize the King, and Luann and Jade in Confederates. The judges have awarded an Obie for sustained achievement in performance to Andrea Patterson.
Thank you, Billy. Like Billy, I really wanted to take the opportunity to acknowledge the little girl in me, acknowledge myself. And I don't do that selfishly, but I do. I came here at 17 years old from Detroit with the hope of becoming an actor, to train in New York City. I trained and began to understand what it meant to turn a gift into a craft. But let's go back. I had the privilege of going to Cass Technical High School, among many of my personal favorites. And there I was introduced to the art of theater making. I was shown myself through sketch comedy, stagecraft, public speaking, singing, dance, creative writing, but most of all, how to play. But let's go back. When I was even younger, I had the distinct honor and the privilege to learn the art of storytelling from some of the most beautifully crazy and intense people that I've ever known. Every single one of my family members, blood and village, were busting at the seams. Sons and daughters of the Great Migration that landed in Detroit, Michigan. And I was their #1 apprentice, learning the art of survival, the art of love, and the art of laughter that helped us navigate our way through this thing called life. I left home and became what we all leave home for, or at least tried to. But like the character in The Alchemist, I didn't know how much home had already made me. So I left. And as much as I knew that I had to leave, I never got rid of that feeling that I left something. But in 2019, I had the opportunity to go back and get it. I was asked to join a production of Paradise Blue by Dominique Morisseau at the Detroit Public Theater. It was the longest that I had been back home since I'd left. And I realized I had left something. And it was a piece of me. I left her there for fear that she wouldn't fit in on my new journey. And little did I know that I couldn't do any of it without her. And when I got back to New York City, I had to get to know her all over again. And she sat me down, and she told me the things that I had to unlearn and the things that I had to practice. She told me to make a mess and that I could be all of me. So I wanted to thank Erica Dickerson Dispenza and Dominique Morisseau for writing plays that required for me to be all of me. And there was no way that I could do those plays without my journey back home to find who I'd left. So I want to thank all of my family in Detroit, for my ancestors who trekked from the south of the United States to get there. I want to thank my husband for enduring me, for my children,
for surviving me. And I want to thank everyone who was involved in Confederates and Colored Water and Seize the King. And thank you to the Obies and the American Theater Wing. Thank you for everyone who's here, who dared to fail, and who dared to believe, and who dared to try and become who they really were. Thank you.
What to send up when it goes down is a play, a ritual, and a homegoing celebration that bears witness to the physical and spiritual deaths of Black people as a result of racist violence. It sets out to disrupt the pervasiveness of anti-Blackness and acknowledge the resilience of Black people throughout history. Performing a monologue from the show, here's Alana Raquel Bowers.
You looking at me like, what? And you looking at me like whoa. Like, whoa. Like, what? Like, whoa, what? 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 When so many words are fighting their way out of my mouth that it foams, you don't want to listen to the words themselves, preferring instead to ponder the foam's density and viscosity, like, well, where'd it come from? Well, why's she so mad? Well, I just don't know. I guess there was a sale on Mad down at the Mad store, so I went down and bought me some Mad, and here it is. Meanwhile, I can't find myself in the mirror, in the reflection of the screen, unless, of course, I am biting myself. You approve of the biting of the self, especially when it is a self that looks like me. You love it. Oh, you love it when I bite myself because that is the kind of Black story you like. When I am heavy and downtrodden with biting myself. When I wear the flavor of Blackness you like. When it is warm and fuzzy Blackness that doesn't creep under your bedroom door at night. Blackness that doesn't disrupt brunch or make you question the things your privilege steals and steals from me. Oh, you love it. You wield your pen. I blubber most blackly. You nod your head. You know this story. I weep. I moan. I reach for you from down below. You love it. You wield your pen most bravely. You are afraid to come to my neighborhood. You would never help my aunt with her groceries. You do not see me coming, but you come see my story. You sit in your soft chair. You review me, and you do not feel the foolishness of it. You feel no shame. You really think you are in charge. Well, I'd be embarrassed for you if I weren't so busy fighting for my life. If I were to turn my teeth toward you, if I were to turn my teeth toward you, you would not know what to do and do you? Do you? Do you remember when I tried to love you? Do you remember when I tried to love you? It was like riding a bike without a chain.
We deserve humane working conditions. We deserve a living wage. We deserve the opportunity to keep ourselves safe when disaster strikes.
Sea Living Foundation is grateful for this award and for the acknowledgement of our hard work, but ultimately, all we want is to become obsolete.
We envision an industry where living wages and a truly inclusive work environment replace our reliance on award money, recognition, and free labor.
If a group of theater designers who know nothing about fundraising can raise $172,000, surely together we can build a better world.
Anti-Capitalism for Artists is an educational community formed in the early days of the pandemic, when many artists took a forced reprieve from the grind and suddenly realized that they were overworked and underpaid, sick and stressed, pushing themselves beyond the breaking point.
We study so that we can strategize new ways of making our creative work not only artistically fulfilling, but dignified and fairly compensated.
Learning together and creating pathways to change has been a deep source of hope and light. We are proud to already see change occurring off-Broadway, but we also believe that this work is just beginning. So if you've ever felt alienated, unheard, hopeless, or simply that things could be better, we invite you to join our community. A better industry is possible.
We believe that our stories deserve to be in the canon, and we truly believe that our stories deserve everyone's attention. We believe that when we're given space to amplify the voices of our community, we fulfill the promise of the American theater, which is to be a space for all of us.
And to our soul supporters and Latina community, you lift us and inspire us each day. Abrazos y pa'lante.
Performing from the Obie winning score of Oratorio for Living Things. Please welcome Heather Christian, accompanied by Ben Moss.
Y'all, I was just joking with Rachel Chafkin. Oratorio for Living Things is a fugue in 12 parts. So I am here tonight to attempt to sing the one song that is possible to be sung by one person. All right, let's go. My parents have a history of violence. Hydrogen, my mother was uncomplicated, with very little agency in the eating of herself, internal tumble, generating her own heat. And helium, my father, was created when she agitated pieces of herself. Also quite uncomplicated, also easily comported, also now escorting her and fusing. They long to be together, and they tear themselves apart. And this constant fluctuation simply burns. Burning at the eternal, burning at the eternal, implicit.
These parents have a history of violence. The hawk flies in a circle, and their coupling is a circle of attraction and removal from each other's gaze. But the constant fluctuation heatens up the situation and inspires a propagation that's safe progeny. And these children are adapted from simplicity and lightness, but become distinct in face and mass and hue and stride. But their parents have a history of violence. Therefore, burning and eternal, burning and eternal, implicitly infernal, and my friend.
Our next guest won an Obie Award in 2010, and she won an Obie Award in 2013, and she won an Obie Award in 2016, and I only can assume she's back for more. To present this year's Lifetime Achievement Awards, please welcome Rachel Chafkin.
Thank you, Crystal. This is a real honor. I'd like to invite our winners to join me on stage, Ping Chong and Ann Bogart. From the battling angels of Swedenborg to the talons and fangs of Nosferatu, to exploring what kindness and brightness can mean, this American theater director, choreographer, and video and installation artist has made the concepts of social justice and otherness central to his work. He has diligently rendered this from the intensely personal perspective of being Chinese American, and then expanded his explorations to the universal sense of otherness through his examinations of colonialism and cultural diversity, and thus he has become a seminal voice in the Asian American arts movement. For creating more than 100 visionary theater productions over 50 years, the judges have awarded an Obie for Lifetime Achievement to Ping Chong.
Thank you. I'm very nervous. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this tremendous honor. You know, being an artist is like being paid to be yourself. I've been a very, very fortunate man. As many of you know, I just retired as artistic director of my company after almost 50 years. It has been an extraordinary adventure that has taken me across the nation and around the world to places I never imagined I would ever experience. Needless to say, I did not get here tonight without the generous support of so many kind people in my life. I accept this honor in honor of all of them. Permit me to name a few. To my immigrant parents, whose artistic legacy in the Cantonese opera no doubt informed my choice to be in the performing arts. To my beloved sisters, who taught me what it is to be a generous, caring, and honorable human being. To Meredith Monk, my lifelong friend and mentor, without whom I would not be here tonight. To Ellen Stewart, La Mama, who believed in me and gave me an artistic home whose expansive vision of theater as a place of belonging is yet to be matched by our nation. To Bruce Allardyce, my managing director, the man who has stood by me for 34 years, fighting the good fight against all the odds to make my dreams a reality. Thank you, Bruce. To Nigel Redden and Joe Melillo at Lincoln Center, the Spoleto Festival, and BAM, who envisioned a more daring and less provincial idea of what American theater could be. To Lee Nagrin, who gave a penniless artist a place to live for $50 a month in 1973 in a less rapacious New York City. To my original company of 10 years, who are still family to me. To the late Ritzart ten Kat, artistic director of the Mickery Theater in Amsterdam, whom I miss to this day. To all the artists in the world who dare to create work out of the box. To all artists in the world who believe that truth and justice matter. To the much missed Village Voice and Jonas Mikas, who gave me my first review ever. To everyone at the Obie Awards for the multiple honors you have so generously bestowed upon me. I might add, when I received my first Obie in 1977, Meredith Monk picked it up for me because I was on the unemployment line. Again, thank you. Congratulations to my fellow recipients. I wish everyone a wondrous night, a loving heart, and a more just world. And support the women of Iran. Support Ukraine. Thank you.
Amazing. A commitment to the creation of work rooted in a physical practice, inspired by the work of Tadashi Suzuki. For 30 years, this ensemble of directors, choreographers, performers, writers, and designers pushed the limits of movement-based theater, adaptation, and a theater built of human curiosity. Not only did this company bring to life more than 50 productions that toured the world, they also built a training program that grew to inspire nearly every theater school in the country. Viewpoints and true collaboration. These are the gifts that Anne Bogart and the City Company shared with us. At the end of 2022, City Company decided to follow their own mission, dissolving as a teaching and performing entity. But their legacy will live on through an active archive and an online support structure. For 30 years of great art and inspiration, the judges have awarded an Obie for Lifetime Achievement to Anne Bogart and the City Company.
Thank you so much. You know, I'm not nervous like Ping is. I'm just excited. And I'm so excited that I had to write things down because I love speaking extemporaneously, but it would never happen under 3 minutes. But I just have to say, you know, when I first moved to New York, I saw Ping's show, and I learned about bricolage from your from your program. I didn't know what it meant. Anyway, extraordinary. And then to have Rachel introduce us means such a lot. For reasons I won't go into because I have 3 minutes and now less. In 1974, fresh out of college, I moved to New York City. There was nowhere else in the world that made sense to me. I wanted to be where theater was happening, and I wanted to direct plays. Working with like-minded colleagues, we made theater in shop windows, on rooftops, in abandoned buildings, and parking lots. We kept discovering new ways for audiences to meet actors. For me, New York was always exciting and a sanctuary from the rest of the country and even from my military family. Nevertheless, my parents, probably quite concerned about my welfare, came to visit. For them, Manhattan was a dangerous and foreign place. This was exactly what attracted me to it. I took my parents to the Museum of Modern Art, and we sat outside in the garden. My naval officer father looked at me and asked a very direct question. "What do you want to do?" I didn't know exactly how to answer, but I took a deep breath and I said, "I want to have a theater company." A company did not happen right away, not until many years later, when with the help of Japanese theater director Tadashi Suzuki, City Company came into being. I joined hands with the actors, designers, and administrators of City, and we began to create new productions. We devised a number of theatrical essays. We staged Greek plays, Shakespeare, American classics, brand new plays, music theater pieces, dance theater pieces. We worked in opera together. We toured. We enjoyed far-flung residencies, and we performed in our home, New York City. In the final decade of our 30 years together, we embarked upon a series of productions with artists from other disciplines. We collaborated with the Martha Graham Dance Company, with Bill T. Jones Company, with the composer Julia Wolfe and Bang on the Can, with the visual artist Ann Hamilton, and with Elizabeth Streb and her company. I'm deeply grateful for those 30 years together, being part of an ensemble of like-minded artists. I'm also grateful to many friends and colleagues who have believed in me over the years, and especially thankful to my wife, Rena Fogel, right down there, who encouraged and supported me in our loving but nutty life together. And finally, City Company and I are grateful to the Obie Committee and the American Theater Wing for the honor of this recognition. Thank you so much.
A legendary puppet maker who turns the most modest materials into masks and figures that are full of charm and mischief. Since 1967, his designs have appeared on, off, and off Broadway on screens both big and small. He organized the very first Village Halloween parade. He and his collaborator/partner established a company dedicated to bringing live, outdoor, experimental productions to upstate New York and New England viewers who had never seen theater before. Now, generations of devoted families attend their shows year after year. For 46 years of melding nature with theater and imagination with community, for pouring themselves into their life's work, for their tremendous partnership that has left an indelible mark on our theater landscape, the judges have awarded an Obie for Lifetime Achievement to Ralph Lee and Casey Compton and the Meadowee River Theater Company. In lieu In lieu of accepting up here on stage, Ralph and Casey have chosen to record a video acceptance speech.
This is incredible. We are so grateful to the American Theater Wing. The Obie folks have always been very good at paying attention to work that takes place off the beaten path, but our work takes place way, way off that path. Ralph and I have been working together since the very beginning of the Village Halloween Parade, and since Meadowie's first outdoor production in 1976. We've brought together our wonderful company members, incorporated Ralph's extraordinary visual elements in our work as we have worked to share stories from so many corners of the world. Our process requires a leap of faith and imagination, both for us and our audience. The rewards have been our treasure. Thank you. Thank you.
In this season's Which Way to the Stage, theater fanatics finally got to see a play that spoke to their experience as theater fanatics. That's the kind of representation that's so important. Performing as Indina Menzel stands Jeff and Judy, please welcome Max Jenkins and Saz Goldberg.
No?
Yes,
No.
absolutely. Sorry.
I disagree.
Oh, but you can't.
Oh, but I do.
You can't disagree with a fact, babe. It's true.
Let's all calm down here.
I bet I could find 50 people on the street right now who agree with me.
90% of these people are tourists. Are we agreeing with tourists now?
Ew.
I see it differently.
How?
Because the tragedy is implicit in the casting, the missed opportunity, the life unlived, the road you didn't take.
Wrong show.
But same idea. When Bernadette Peters says, I was born too soon and I started too late with what I have in me, I could have been better than any of you, I believe her. I'm like, you could have blown your daughter out of the fucking water. You're the real star, but you got pregnant, so you missed your chance. Done.
Being a woman is garbage.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. That version of the story breaks my fucking heart. It's almost too much to bear, but when Patty says that line, I'm like, really, girl? You really think you could have been Gypsy Rosalie? Be honest with yourself. Look at your life. Look at your bone structure. You've never been anything but Mama Rose.
Okay, first of all, Patty was hot when she was younger.
You're the only person who knows that.
Okay, second of all, you are correct. Patty came out of the womb as Mama Rose. Oh, girl, I'm not done. Third of all, I know for a fact you never saw Patty do it live.
Okay,
which,
yes, true, but I've seen every recording in existence.
You know that doesn't count. You should be automatically disqualified, but I will continue for the sake of argument.
So generous.
Bernadette might have made a believable stripper, but she feels soft and meek and like a little baby lamb.
Wrong
where
character.
Patty feels dangerous. I'm like actually afraid of what she's gonna do. Like, is she going to stab her daughter? Is she going to rape Herbie? Is she going to unhinge her jaw and devour them all? I don't know. I honestly don't know, and that is what keeps me hooked.
But is that because of her acting or because of what you know about Patti LuPone?
It's both. It's both, and that is the point. Just like you knowing that Bernadette Peters in real life was a child actress, it all elevates the material. I need to feel afraid of my Mama Rose. Not like she's the most delicate person on stage.
Maybe.
Oh, you know I'm right.
Don't get excited.
Hey,
This is a draw.
Okay, we'll table it.
Well, Patty is definitely better than Imelda.
Oh, Christ. Imelda,
Like a caricature of a performance by my mother in the Temple Beth Israel talent show.
It was pretty much just drag.
I saw you do Mama Rose in drag, and you were better. You were better than Imelda.
Should I bring back my Mama Rose?
Maybe. No. Well, maybe do Imelda and don't change anything.
British people don't understand Gypsy.
I'd go as far as to say that British people don't understand musical theater.
Whoa.
I know.
It's not there.
It's ours.
Shh. Everybody. Shh. Hush. What song do you think they're on right now?
It's 10:03, so learn to live without.
I really feel like it's gonna rain. She'll never come out if it's raining.
She came out during that drizzle.
But she got in the car after like 2 signs.
But we're the only ones here. We're gonna be first. If she gets 2 signs in, they will be our signs. What'd you bring?
Just a playbill, you?
Playbill.
I mean,
I know.
you look
I know.
insane.
Yeah,
but
it's
also
bad.
amazing. You're little Edie.
She's gonna think I'm like a danger to her and her family.
She's gonna be flattered.
Maybe I'll just do if then.
How'd you get an original Rent playbill?
I saw it.
Original cast?
You knew that.
I didn't know. Original cast. We weren't old enough.
I was 12.
Your parents let you see Rent when you were 12?
They took my sister to see it, and I threw a fit.
Sounds about right.
Like a wailing cunty fit.
I love Judy the Cunt.
So they took me. I didn't know what AIDS was. I didn't know what AIDS was for like a long time after I saw it.
What did you think was going on?
I thought they were all just poor and cool.
Being poor, it's not what Rent made us think it would be, like lofts.
For free.
And still so complaining.
I want to be rent poor.
And? How was she?
Is that a serious question? You know how she was.
Incredible?
She was just, okay, she was 26 years old.
I can't.
When I was 26.
No.
Exactly. And she was already like so actualized, like such a person already, a real person. That's the thing. That's it. Everyone was talented, but she was so real.
She is gonna see that playbill and she's gonna fucking die.
I just hope it doesn't rain.
Excuse me, you said the rain wouldn't matter.
It matters.
Oh, she never fucking comes out.
I heard she came out last Tuesday.
Don't tell me that.
I know.
From who?
You don't want to know. Travis Binstock.
I hate you.
I said you didn't want to know.
How is that fair?
It's not fair.
Did she sign?
Of course she did. If she comes out, she's going to sign.
I hate him.
So does everyone.
Not David.
Stop.
David doesn't hate him.
I actually kind of feel like David does hate him. Like they hate each other and themselves, and that's why they're together.
They don't talk. They barely even fuck. They just take shirtless pictures of each other. Did I tell you they came to see my show?
What? No, you did not. What?
I saw them in the audience. They were like lit.
Like drunk?
No, like well lit. Like they chose seats that were under lights so they could be seen.
Hideous. They are hideous.
I was so distracted.
Who are you doing?
Barbara, of course.
Don't rain on my parade?
No. Yentl.
Oh!
Not how I wanted them to see me.
They don't get the irony.
Absolutely not.
What did they say after the show?
Nothing. They didn't say anything. They motherfucking left.
Cowards.
It made me feel so icky.
Of course it did.
Was I so bad they couldn't conjure up some sort of compliment, some small thing to say about my makeup at least, or my wig?
Is it the wig that you cut to do the hair cutting thing?
Yes.
That is the best wig trick ever. Who sees that and doesn't at least text about it? It's genius.
But is it, or do we just think it is? I feel like the Yentl thing isn't working. I feel like the audience is tired of me asking them to think.
Absolutely not. Do not let Travis Binstock's remedial baby brain send you into some spiral.
Too late. The spiraling already happened.
Oh.
I got home that night and I stalked. I stalked a lot.
Why?
I'm fragile. I'm imperfect.
What did you find?
Mask only?
What?
Mask only?
I don't know what words you're saying.
Masculine only. It's what David has on his profile. Only wants masculine guys. He broke up with me and sprinted in the other direction.
And he got Travis?
Travis has substantial body hair.
Travis is not what I would call masculine.
But he performs it. He performs it right now because it's trendy.
It's misogyny.
It's homophobia. It's fear of the gay, of the femme. And here I am doing drag, doing Yentl. I should just start wearing a baseball cap, drinking beer, grow a goddamn mustache, start making this face.
You wouldn't be happy.
But I would have a boyfriend, which is more important than being happy.
You know what?
What?
I bet they left because they got in a big, fat fight about you. Like, I bet at the end, Travis just got up in a huff and was like, I know you still have feelings for him, and David couldn't deny it. And that night, David went on YouTube and he looked up all your old drag performances and he saw your nuance and your depth and your great legs. And he had the thought, Travis is empty and Jeff is full. And Travis is an empty vase filling himself with flowers, dead masculine flowers that wilt and decay after a week. But Jeff is a garden. I left a garden for an empty vase.
Wow.
And if Travis is capable of having feelings, he definitely had them that night about you, and they were feelings of envy. And below the envy was the void, the unfillable void of his self, his empty narcissistic shell, constantly searching for something to suck in and destroy so he won't be alone in his vacuous soul.
You are the best kind of friend. Fuck, he got her to sign?
No.
The day before she got sick?
The worst. If it rains, she's never coming out. Oh, shit.
What?
These pants, the zipper keeps coming down like while I'm standing here.
Rude.
I noticed it today when I got out of my audition, like my fly had been down while I was singing.
You had an audition today? That's fine.
Yeah, an EPA.
Ah.
I'd return them, but I've worn them too many times, I think.
Just wash and return.
I can't wash and return, they might shrink.
Well, maybe you can exchange them for the size up.
The size up?
Well, yeah, isn't that why the zipper's going down?
I think it's just a bad zipper. Why would that be why the zipper's going down?
Well, it's because there's too much stuff inside. The pants, and so the zipper,
Stuff inside
because
the
they're
pants?
high-waisted. Yeah, like oxygen, like air. Like when you have pants that are that high-waisted, and because you breathe, and because the oxygen has no place to go, so that's what's happening.
I feel like a size up will be too big.
No, yes, you should get the zipper replaced. That's what, yeah.
I'm just really trying to sell this apartment. I think it's making me stress eat.
That makes sense.
What are you talking about? You never stress eating in your life.
I should probably start stress eating. I stress other things. I can't believe you're still going to auditions while you're trying to sell that
It
apartment.
was a good show for me.
What show?
Avenue Q.
Off-Broadway?
No, Bass Harbor, Maine, summer production.
Are they seeing people for Princeton, or?
Oh, I don't know. I assume they are. Why? You want to go for it?
I don't know. I mean, not really dying to go to Maine, but no, it's a good part.
Sure, you should ask around. Anyways, I just need to sell this apartment, and then I'll have time to go to the gym again.
You should come take class. You should.
I die, probably.
Just the first time.
Yeah, pass. Maybe in the spring.
I want her to come.
Oh my God.
I know.
She should. She would.
I just need her to come out and fucking sign, and then I can ask her.
Just breezy.
Hey, I heard your show is closing soon. You might have some extra time. I teach this class.
Not that you need it. You're perfect, graceful, live.
I mean, Judy here saw your ass in the 90s. She doesn't think you need the class.
She is totally gonna do it. If she takes class, I will take class. She just has to come out and fucking sign.
Like she came out for fucking Travis
Oh,
Binstock.
that fucking faggot. Oh my God, is this zipper kidding?
Jude.
What?
You.
What?
You can't say.
What?
You can't say faggot.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, are you?
I was talking about Travis.
I know.
Travis?
I know.
Travis, who is a fucking...
Don't say it.
You hate Travis.
I know.
You hate him more than me.
I know that, yes.
You call him a faggot all
I
the
said
time.
don't say it. Yes, I know that.
So you can say it, but I can't? Okay, but this is like me.
Yes.
Me.
I see you, yes.
Me, who spent an entire week on Fire Island in a house with 6 gay men. I'm the one that found the poppers that got lost inside the couch.
I remember.
So that counts for nothing?
It was a heroic effort, of course, but I'm not sure it applies here.
All I'm saying is please take my whole self into consideration at this moment. Like, recognize that I don't mean it in the same way that, like, a person from, like, Alabama means it.
Of course I know
So
that.
suddenly you're acting like I'm a completely different person who isn't allowed to make a flippant joke
No,
about
but
something
it's not
okay.
flippant, though. That's
Okay,
the
yes,
point.
It was.
Not like that.
Okay, I take
No.
it back. It was not the point of the statement. I just meant that I hate Travis, and I hate that he met her, and that we didn't meet her. That's all I meant.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Shit.
What?
Just felt rain.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, take him out.
I stepped into rehearsal every day greeted with warmth and laughter by a cast so talented, creative, and brave that watching them literally rocked my soul. I felt so lucky to be placed in a playground that looked like me. In a play about being lovesick, I'm still sick in love with every single one of them.
By honoring me for these plays and productions, you are really honoring this family. And so for them and for me, I want to thank you for this Obie.
I want to thank the Off-Broadway community for providing a platform for stories and voices of BIPOC artists that might not otherwise be heard. Theater has the power to inspire change, and bring people together, and I am so honored to be part of it.
Standing on this legacy, CTH's mission is to provide theatrical productions and theater-based educational and literary programs for free or at little cost to Harlem residents, businesses, schools, community-based organizations, and all who seek Harlem, the capital of New York City, as a cultural destination.
So I would like to dedicate this award to the friendships of the artists and theater makers who have brought life and voice to these stories that mean so much to me. I'm so grateful for you.
We are so grateful to receive an Obie. Thank you from all of us.
We'll be joined by cast members from the Public Theater's adaptation of As You Like It, performing Still I Will Love.
A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is a song about love. Do you believe in love? All right now. On the heaviest day, on the bitterest night, still I will love, still I will love. When I'm tired and hungry and we're in a fight, still I will love, still I will love. As we change and we grow, as we ripen and rot, still I will love, still I will love. When nothing turns out quite the way that we thought, still I will love, still I will love you. When I'm scared to lay bare all the pain in my chest, still I will love, still I will love. At our bravest and weakest, our worst and our best, still I will love, still I will love. When we lose all our hair and our teeth and our minds, still I will love, still I will love. When the scenery falls and I mess up my lines, still I will love, still I will love. I make a promise, I make a promise, I make a vow, I make a vow to myself, to you, to everyone right now. When the world tries to tear us apart at the seams, when life makes it hard to keep chasing our dreams, when we're messy and weepy and feeble and old, when we don't have a clue what the future will hold, still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, still I will love you. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Still I will love, still I will love, still I will love, love. Come on. Still I will love, 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 still I will love.
like to say a special thank you to everyone for joining us for the 66th Obie Awards. A huge shout out to all of our staff and volunteers for all of their tireless help and energy. Love to our venue, Terminal 5, for hosting such a beautiful evening. And to all of you artists who continue. Oh, we're good, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. To all of you artists who continue to make such art through such dire circumstances, you all inspire me, all of you.
And thank you.
Yes.
To our hosts, Crystal, Lucas, Perry.
Thank you. It has been such a pleasure to sit in the dark with all of you. And we will be back next year, all right? We will. I promise. I'm manifesting it. And last but not least, thank you, American Theater Wing. Obie Awards, you did the thing. All right. Thank you, everyone. That's our show. DJ, play me out.
Yo, 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 yo. Y'all know what happens when the show comes down, right? And guess what? We're striking. So get your butts out those seats and let's get into the after party with my main man, another trifecta snob, DJ Doug's. Remember, there's a bar downstairs in the back, and don't forget we have a bar upstairs too. So let's party, people. Thank you so much. I go by Ari Grooves, and let's do it. Hey.